I mean,
Some of the
in
specific,
technicality, the Seeker's form of punishment will still also be execution.
but okay, just like
It's just that at a later point when they've regained some favor.
Okay, group talk. Do we break her out or try to get her out?
We try to talk our way into this one.
Yeah, I'm not feeling another prison break. That has not been particularly. I mean, I guess it has been fruitful for us in the past, but it has also been very, very stressful.
With me, you don't need to break into the prison, technically.
Yeah, I will say that while y'all were gone, I learned some stuff about the Seekers and the Slayers as a joint thing that might be able to aid us in this. I don't know what y'all want to know about Seekers and Slayers. This is Taryn being like, hint, hint, help me think of questions.
Help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she has two questions about the Seekers and Slayers in a historical context that I will answer to a relative true, like, it's information that's true, yeah, but I'm not going to answer it to the best of my ability.
Ever been allies? Like, real allies?
So,
real allies.
basic past of Seekers and Slayers is that, like, they were founded at the same time as, like, a joint ally thing. It's always been how it is that, you know, Seekers always get the information, so, like, the Slayers are going into situations with knowledge and everything. And at the same time, there's always been the power struggle between them, but there's never been this type of situation where the favors turned very suddenly to where one was more in power than the other at this degree. In the past, the rivalry has always just been kind of more like healthy and a lot less like fascism.
Who's the good guys and who's the bad guys?
I think that from my point of view,
it's kind of relative.
There just needs to be a balance. But that's also coming from me, the person who worships a god that's all about how you gotta have the good and the bad. It's about balance. Everything will equal out in the end.
Exactly.
You know, Yoni, you can't have a criminal organization without the law. So I see your point.
I see that fucking line.
Look, it's also my fault that Miro's in trouble. If anyone should get executed, it's me as well.
But
I don't want to get
executed.
I don't want to get executed. All I'm saying is, I don't want to go out in the street and be killed again, or like captured to be killed again. So should I stay here? Am I not allowed to go out?
Would Karis be wanted right now?
If so, we just drew a big old scene throwing food out the back of the car.
Roll me your investigation, Seema.
Come on, another good roll.
I would give you inspiration, but
not bad.
It's like
you weren't around for this investigation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like a day ago.
In technicality, initially, yes. But due to assorted witness and character testimonies, Karis is not wanted, but their description has been tossed around as a person of note. So you're not wanted. You aren't to the point of they're going to snatch you and drag you in for questioning. But when you walk past a Slayer or a Seeker, they're going to be like, oh. Oh, you.
Yeah, BRB, I'm going to color my hair. Blonde.
Hit up Valeska.
That's going to take a few hours.
Maybe
you're allowed to walk around. Like, it's not like you have to do anything at this point, so. Just don't start shit when you're already in some shit and you're fine.
But if we walk up to the Seekers to ask them about Mira, I bet that they would have some questions for you.
I'm going to draw a beard on myself.
Okay.
Like a 5 o'clock.
You can do that for fun.
Just take your shirt off.
Well, if you walk up to ask about Mira, like, yeah, they're going to have questions for you, but they're not going to, like, arrest you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The last time I went out, this shit was going down, I got mentally, like, fucked. So I'm not doing that again. So,
I will personally say that I think that it seems to me that the reason why there has been, I mean, I think this seems pretty obvious that the reason why there is such a huge loyalty to the Slayers right now, and they wield so much power, is because there is this moment of crisis with this illness sweeping around, and I think that somehow finding a way to curb this epidemic would be the fastest way to get things to get back to normal.
Do you know how long until they execute Mira?
That seems to be a day-by-day issue right now. I will say that it seems like the Seekers are not wanting to hand her over right now. But
that's not a guarantee to say.
Then again, there could always be a big turn at any moment.
We can't leave the city as long as she's not safe.
Also, on a completely sidebar note, not really related to the Seekers or Slayers at all, but to our own sweet little Mishka, turns out she has a cousin in town, and we might be looking for him sometime soon.
Wonderful.
Who the fuck is Mishka?
Oh, right. You're not there for that.
No, you met Mishka at this point.
I haven't met her. I've seen her, but, like, she's just a kid somewhere. I haven't had time to talk to her. Nobody told me about
you know her name.
From where? I've never heard
it. We would have mentioned Mishka.
When?
She was with our group. You came back to the house with us, didn't you?
I saw a kid, and then we had a moment.
I'm pretty sure you actually literally asked, like, who's the kid? I'm pretty sure, like, you literally asked that.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Oh, you don't want to know who Misha is.
Well, our little cannibal baby has a cousin in town.
Actually, I do remember now, because when you mentioned cannibal, I freaked out again.
Mm-hmm.
Doubting us and whether we've told you about our ward.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Do we break Mira out? Yes, sir.
No.
I think
best
It is something to know that you didn't mention. She's held in the Seeker's Spire. She's not in town prison. She's in the Spire. The, like, 20-something, 40-something story tall spire. Filled to the brim with Seekers.
The best thing we can do for her, if we want to get her out of trouble, is to make the reason she's in trouble go away.
We are the reason she's in trouble.
No.
Void shit is why she's in trouble.
Who brought the Void shit in town? I did. And why did the Void follow me? Because y'all had to go and fuck him up.
I hate to break it to you, Kiers, but you are not that important. We've been told by a deity who brought the Void shit, as you coined it, into town. His name is Aiden Huge, and he's at the top of our shit list.
Yeah, but...
You want to get Mira out of prison? We kill this guy.
Why the fuck did Edgar just roll dexterity crash?
Who has passive perception above 21?
Not me.
I mean, I'm not even in the building.
I mean, I would like to think I'm paying attention to my bird when there's a fucking monster bird.
Well, no. It's not. It's not your bird. It's the other bird who has the same body as him.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I think I only have like 16.
I'm barely down.
I mean, Karis has a 22.
No, I have a 20.
Oh, rip.
The one time Edgar rolls good.
So don't worry about it.
Hold on, I'm just gonna do this for comparison. Damn, that's actually still not a bad roll. But still. I expected like a 2.
So, my vote for order of priorities is investigate Void stuff first, because we also have this agent encouraging us to try to figure this out as well. And I think that in turn will help us with Seeker Slayer stuff, which we have access to more information on as questions come up. And then following that, once we address Void stuff and have more information on Seeker Slayer stuff, we can then address the issue of Mira, because I think that right now we can't do anything, and it's at least at a somewhat stable level right now. And then after that, if Spymaster Alex comes to us, then we will do a little investigating on a potential human flesh eater.
I think you've made a good assessment, Sima. I agree with your reasoning.
So, if no disagreements, this is the plan. Although I think Marshall has already left the room.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to get the shoot done.
Marshall, you go back up the stairs. I will close the door before you. After you, whatever. Do you want student back? Tyler looks at you, like big eyes, like, please.
Yes, I think this would be important. Come, Tyler.
I mean, we all want to go to Preston.
Yeah, but you guys were taking too long, so Marshall just left.
Yeah, I spent like a good 10 minutes.
He was just stopping in for like a $5.
So as you're going up the stairs, Tyler and Marcel, you will not believe the sort of nonsense he's having me do.
Oh, what is that?
He made me do push-ups while setting out a 10-course meal on my back.
She's
You
only
do not have a very big back. That must be very impressive.
But, and then he began taking it away. And then he said, and then he made me drink the. What are we doing?
Just turn, look at her for a second. Acknowledge all the progress she's made.
She looks very tired.
I think you are ready for the next stage of your training.
She just blinks a couple of times, like she's like, you guys are climbing up the steps, and she just stops. Next step.
Yes.
What's
We've
the
trained
next
your
step?
body to be a weapon. Now we will train you to be a weapon.
She like tilts it. Am I not my butt? Either way, I have much to learn.
He means swinging her around like a weapon.
I just assume that the bulk of her training has just been getting her in shape for the harder training that comes next. like if you ever been on a team, it was conditioning.
Yeah.
Send
But
the
now it
floor.
comes like the actual, the
Now we
real
work on
routine.
mechanics and form and styles.
First, we had to make sure you're able to even do the stuff properly. Now that we know, let's actually start doing the stuff properly.
Basically.
Gotcha. So you come back out, and the lady hands you a token.
Oh yeah, yes. Thank you.
She nods her head and bows a bit. And you go back out, and Dad was just so, like, perched there. And then she sees you. Just stares at you for a moment. Where is everyone else?
Arguing with a disembodied wormhead.
She just blinks a couple times. Do you want this? She has a bad knife and she just throws a thumb over her shoulder.
Yes, I will take some with me.
Yeah, I figured you would. I tied the bundles together. Easier to hold.
Do a low bow to her. Thank you.
She nods.
I'm sure they'll be out in a minute.
We'll probably go get you. And then you got the rest of this. But if you manage to make progress on making a weapon before we get there. She does like a low nod. Or a low bow, I mean. I hope the weapon you make is worthy of your skill.
To that I promise.
She unbows.
Come, Tala, let us be off.
Should I get to... She points at the, like, a bunch of the iron one on the back of the cart. Should I get one as well? Damage just, like, looks at you. He's like, do you want her to? Like, sort of look.
I look at her a little proud as she's taking initiative. Yes, that would be good.
So Daiwa just reaches, like, stands up from where, like, sitting, like, hitch position, grabs one of the logs and just chucks it at Tala. And to Tala's credit, she catches it and doesn't topple or anything. It's like one of the 4 foot long segments. So it's like wider than her entirely. Another one.
Damn, honey.
Just chucks it at her again. She has to maneuver a bit to catch this one because she already has one in her hand, but one more. So she's like sort of using the bottom two. It's like a pyramid shape, like bottom two and then
No.
top. I'm ready.
Just kind of scratch his chin. I believe you are. Just, instead of riding, Shax take him by the reins and start walking.
Yeah, I imagine like the thing you have is like literally like a bunch of 5 foot segments wrapped together like on the top, the bottom, and then interlaced from the top loop to the bottom loop, and then like sort of like a not a harness. What's the word I'm looking for?
Straps.
So, yeah, strap. Yeah, it's like the thing you have like on a rifle, like an old school rifle. Yeah, you just think that over your shoulder with like this massive bundle too, which anyone else was pretty impressive, but to you it's like whatever. And grab Shax. You're walking off towards Preston's house. A few minutes later, you guys all, the rest of you, having figured out your plan. Which I'm actually surprised that you guys managed to.
This is what happens when Taryn's here.
Her experience in real life planning has clearly transferred over into the fictional world.
I'm managing a bunch of idiots.
A bunch of children.
Same difference, really.
So, if you guys are ready to go, you guys can just go up, meet Downaway, and ride over to Preston's as well. If you wish. Unless you have anything else you want to do.
Shadamir wanted.
Can we take Mishka with us?
If you want, it's up to you guys.
I would advise against
Get our
it.
sword back.
I said I was gonna get the sword. I want a scene with her.
So,
I asked Misha if she wants to come along through town.
she looks at Pavel. Go. You'll be fine with them. Okay.
Look around for your relative.
It's been a while since I've seen him.
It's fine. We can also just look around. I'm sure it's a pretty city. I mean, it is. I've been here. I forgot. It's a pretty city.
Yes. Have fun, Mishka. Noah, like, pats her head. And tries to begin walking off.
Can I take her by the hand? Would she allow that? Like, I give her my hand, and does she want it?
Roll for mental scarring a child.
Mental scarring of child. Oofa doofa.
No.
Listen, I respect her boundaries.
You flinch at her.
She eats your hand. I'll be up there in a second. Hold on. And she goes up.
And Noah begins walking off down to the right area where the bedrooms and stuff are.
Nope.
She's
Did we wait on you?
hastily walking away.
Who has
Yeah,
the scimitar right now?
Anella.
Vanilla.
Noah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cheddar was following. Oh wait, she doesn't have the fucking summoning ring anyways. She's following faster than I thought.
If we wait on Shedamir, I am going to draw
Just
And,
I'll
like-
fucking catch up. Go.
my hair in a bun. Like,
Do you have
Wait.
enough hair to put in a... I feel like Kira's only has enough hair to do, like, half up.
yeah, it is.
Cute.
Over my shoulder, I'll point at Chedamir and I'll message as I join the others to leave, and I'll say, "Well, Chedamir, consider it a lesson."
She doesn't fucking respond.
You can respond to this message.
The response is, I'm not responding.
The
Anyways.
response is ellipses, ...
Anyways,
Right.
she chased up to
So
Noah.
you catch up to Noah as she's opening up a door. You see, like, she has, like, one hand, like, tucked behind her back, and in it is, like, the summoning circle, just, like, loop is held there in her left hand. And then she, like, sees you coming up, and she turns and looks at you. So now, like, the summoning circle's behind her back. Yes. Wicked smile upon her face.
Why? Real quick, why do you think I followed you over here?
For the summoning circle, or the scimitar. One or the other. Or both.
I mean, I guess they're connected.
Why did you come over here?
I'm gonna do